Hey, good morning. It is April the 14th. That means this is the Geyer Cook Report Friday wrap-up show. You can get to the show notes, what I'm looking at right now, what you see on your screen. If you go to the GeyerCookReport.podbean.com, we'll have the link up there shortly, and you can revisit these links that we're going to talk about right now. And in this episode, the Friday wrap-up episode, it talks about this past week's episode of the Geyer Cook Report. Let's get to it, okay? If you're on it, or before we get to it, one thing I forgot to say, and somebody called me out on this, is that you can get episodes on your cell phone with the Podbean mobile app, and you can get it from Android at the Google Play Store, or you can get the Apple Store on iTunes.apple.com. And then you'll get the Podbean podcast player, and you can listen to me. Okay? So, that being said, on April the 10th, Monday past, we talked about the 4 essentials of an effective call to action. Simple as that. On Tuesday, SEO Tips Tuesday dealt with the post by Andy Crestodina, and he talked about how to optimize your content for both search, for SEO, and social. Didn't know we could do that, did you? Well, now you have a link to go check out and explore that, see if that works for you. I think it will. On Wednesday, what's on our mind? Well, we started off, as you know, I'm moving. Yard sale starts at 10 o'clock in about 3 hours. The moving adventure consists, one part of it is finding a self-storage unit. They're all full. Everybody I call, I'm on a waiting list, or gee, it'd be nice maybe at the end of the month, etc., etc. And so, that being said, there's more to it than that. Take a look at the show from Wednesday. Thursday and yesterday on B2B Thursday, talked about the 3 tips of making Instagram work for your B2B content. And so, there you have it. Scroll down a little bit and we can see it better. The Geyer Cook Report questions is 27 questions that we provide you with, so you can pick 5 of them. Get me a message back, say I'd like to do these 5. We'll set up an interview. I can even record you off your cell phone, okay? Technology exists, and we'd invite you to give that a consideration for your company. Going forward, the Start Here Planning Session Guide just been rebuilt to work better on mobile than it did already by making a Google shared doc under that link. And basically, it's so you can have your project, your landing page, your web presence, your blog, whatever, give it a good start with a good foundation. And I think you'll agree with me if you take a look at that. It's a good foundation, a good way to go. Thanks to being a patron, to all our patrons. We appreciate the heck out of you. The ones that have done this through Podbean, there's a link right there in the show notes. You can see it. Be a patron on Podbean. Couldn't do it without you. We thank you very, very much. Thanks to Edinburgh Dusters, the company that likes to clean. If Fraser Ramsey hadn't popped the clutch and said, what about doing a podcast? Well, this whole thing wouldn't have happened. And we thank you for being with us today to share information with you. Also, thanks to Eileen Smith from BasicBlogTips.com for sharing with us about Screencast-O-Matic. It's a good Windows screen recorder. Friends Just Chatting group on Facebook, give that a look if you get time. Subscribe to us on YouTube. If you're watching this video on YouTube, we'd appreciate a subscription. Somebody someplace thinks that's pretty darn important, so we're going to encourage you to do so. Listen to us on Spreaker. You can find us on iTunes, of course, because we are a podcast and we're serious about it. So we're on Podbean, so we can get to iTunes. The Pinterest link is represented with a graphic there. You can find vDomain Hosting Inc., our parent corporation for the podcast, at that link, and a collection of URLs there. We're on Reddit. You can follow us on Twitter. You can subscribe to our newsletter that's going to come out every Friday. It's powered by MailChimp. It's a good go. The Fire Talk join the channel. Thanks very much for listening. Thanks for listening to Happy Monday last Monday on March the 6th. But actually, that's supposed to be Monday just passed on April the 10th. And we'll get that fixed. Remember, if it isn't tested, it doesn't work. I guess we should have tested that one. And that link would have worked a lot better. We're going to see you Monday. Happy Easter, everybody. And on that note, I'm going to say those 3 famous magic words I say at the end of every show. That's right. It's a wrap.